Hey, Wax here. Welcome to Steelers franchise as presented by Leuven the Think Jink. So, if you guys recall, we were able to take down the Indianapolis Colts 27-10 last week. We got some players to upgrade. Let's go ahead and advance week to Titans week. Titans are going to be tough. Back-to-back teams with top-end running backs, breakout linebacker. Hopefully, this is Hayden Banks. If it's not Hayden Banks, I'll be kind of pissed. We got another weekly award, okay? We got TJ Watt. Mahomes got the offensive player of the awards. Now, I talked about last week how overpowered I've made TJ Watt in this game, and maybe you guys gotta let me know. Maybe I'll just decide on my own. I'll show you his stats so far this season, but he's really the reason I'm able to win games a lot of times. Let me go ahead and take a look at the sack leader. So, TJ Watt's got 20 sacks, 27 tackles for losses on the season. Now, we're 10 games in the year? We're 7. So we played 9 games. He has over 2 sacks a game. Last 2 games, he's had 5 and 6 sacks. So we might need to actually nerf TJ ourselves, which I'm a little sad about, but let's get to that when we get to that. We got breakout linebacker. We have quite a few things going on with this team, okay? Last week, here is the Pickett's arm on full display. He ran for 337 there. Colts take on the Steelers. That was last week. It was what it was. All right, so breakout line. Please Hayden Banks. Please Hayden Banks. Yes! He played an awesome game last week. Keep an eye on that guy who's on the big game against the Titans this week. We might have a future superstar on our hands. Hold the Titans less than 200 yards. Oregon, Hayden Banks, 2 interceptions, forced fumbles, tackle for losses, and sacks. Oh, man. We might need to keep TJ Watt for another week. I don't know. Is Hayden Banks going to have a better chance of getting tackle for losses and sacks if TJ Watt's not out there getting him every single down? He's not going to get any INTs. Forced fumbles, maybe not. Game day goal, though. Tackle for losses and sacks for Hayden. Okay, that might happen. 200 yards, though? When was the last time we held somebody under 200 yards? I don't even know if that's possible. So it's got to be sacks and tackle for losses. Prospect spotlight. Discuss a rising prospect with the front office. Let's go ahead and take a look who the assistant GM thinks is a good prospect. Devin McGee, assistant GM. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. All right, look at Leuven. Look at him man spreading. Wow, that was hot. Perfect. Let me take a look at his tape and scouting report. See if he looks like a good fit. McGee. I don't even know what that means. The assistant GM. Last year, we got to call in our support staff, our lead scout, Devin McGee, defensive tackle. So let's go ahead and take a look at that player right there, scout college players, and see if he knows what the heck he's talking about or not. That doesn't mean they have like a dead dev trade or anything, dude. Devin McGee, round 2 to 3 projection, 6'4", 203, 21 years old. Finesse moves an A. Physical, not great strength. Decent speed for a D tackle. Acceleration, agility, change of direction. Skills, good finesse. Impact block. Block shedding is a C for a defensive tackle. Loves to use like a spin and a swim move. Okay. He's also a big hitter. That's a maybe. I might take a look at him. I preferred McMillan here, 357 plus the physicals. His base eater is great to elite strength. That was beautiful. He's just a big old strength bucket of mean 357ness. All right, so that is that for the scouts, and we are going to have to upgrade players. Let's do that later. Manage staff. All right, this is what we got to do. We got to add the final piece to our talent tree that we've been working all season to. Slower ratings regression, 1 season for 1 position. So we are going to do... Oh, wait. Do we do this over and over? Let's do right defensive end, since that is where our man Cam Hayward is. Does that mean I can't do it ever again if I do it at right defensive end for Hayward? Okay. So anyways, right defensive end hopefully is done. Do I get to do that every year then? Or do I have to get 40 more points every year? I guess we'll find out next year. If we're still here, if we're not been fired by then. But we're off to a pretty good start, right? 7-2. That's not bad so far. Let's go ahead and take a look, manage roster at the Titans before we bring our head scout into the game and discuss what we need to kind of focus on this week. So, Titans, quarterback. Tannehill still playing at his 11th year in the league. I think that means he's 49 years old. So Derrick Henry, speed is 93, trucking 93, break tackle 91 only. Has he regressed? Seems like he should be higher. All right, fullback, wide receiver. They got Robert Woods. Burks is not developed whatsoever. Dang. I thought Treylon Burks was going to be a lot better than that, at least developed-wise. Must not have really done that well. So the offense is literally just King Henry. Luwan's all right. Harris. Billy Price is not good. Nate Davis is all right. And TJ Watt's going to have a crazy day. Left end, Autry is more of a stuffer. Simmons is one of the best interior rushers in the entire league. Jeffrey Simmons is a stud. The defensive tackle, though, not great looks. They got one good interior. Bud Dupree regressed hard. You see that? They signed Bud Dupree for so much money. He's terrible. Looks like Mullins is hurt, actually. Middle linebacker, Cunningham. Landry is an 86, so that's something I got to watch out for on the edge. Caleb Farley didn't develop like I thought he would. He's fast, though. Might have trouble burning him deep with Pickens. Hopefully we'll match up Pickens on the other side of Farley. Bayard's an 89, and Hooker in 82. So they've got some decent pieces, but the biggest piece that we're going to face is the Henry. They're 3-7 on the year, so they really got to win to have a chance at the playoffs, truly. So weekly strategy, let's go ahead and take a look at doing that before we get into upgrading players. So we don't need to contain the QB scramble. We need to contain Henry. And I think they're the number one team for outside attempts and inside attempts. My biggest fear is the bounce runs outside. That's why I almost never choose defend inside run. I always defend outside run because bounce runs outside is how inside runs have killed me when I've done defend inside run before. So we're going to go defend outside run and then try and funnel them back to the middle of the defense. As for player fatigue, we're at 100 there. We're just going to keep doing what we've been doing. Split the right end. Maybe we'll split off TJ Watt. Experience too. He's already 99. He's really not going to do anything. He's going to like player of the weeks like every other week now. Let's go ahead and advance so we don't need to really give him that much. He's already 99, so can't really get much better than that. We then have offensive focus. Throw it medium. That's where the best passing is. But we've been kind of going off really well throwing it deep. Better medium routes, better release versus press, catching traffic. Yeah, I think we're going to throw it deep again. Don't care. As for the training, halfback, maybe we should not do Najee as much. Wide receivers, just go with the starters. Tight ends, we can split. Yeah, let's get it off Najee a little bit. So we'll split between him. All right, and go ahead and advance. And those are our focus players. Sounds great. Giddy up. Hopefully we get some good training in this week. All right, Pickett. Nice. Najee got split training. Austin, Johnson, Pickens. Perfect. Don't mind that. Barber, Freiermuth both got 107. Barber got the focus. Baller got 265. Beautiful. We're going to get Burks back this week. He was injured last week. No injuries in the offensive side of the ball. Awesome. Defense, please. Oh, come on. All right, Highsmith. We had both Highsmith and Medlock with PCL sprains, or PCL and an ACL sprain. Brutal. And then Bush got a high ankle sprain. Dang, this is a rough week for injuries. 3 sprains on 3 different defensive players. And starters. I mean, I guess Highsmith's only a starter in nickel formations, but dang, that was rough training, boys. That was rough. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade some players here. Who's got the upgrade? Najee to 91. Beautiful. Let's make him a power back, right? I guess elusive back. I should look at his abilities. We're actually going to change jukebox. I was thinking about going to back to tank. It's either back to tank or go to spin cycle. Maybe I should do Energizer along with his trucking. That'd be kind of cool. Let's try Energizer for a week. Yeah. Yeah, Energizer, Bruiser, so I can truck through people. That might be fun. Ratings. Break tackle 89. Yeah, let's get break tackle. Hopefully that'll go up to 90. Let's get that break tackle. Please be up plus break tackle. Only trucking. And agility. Agility's nice. One makes him feel a little bit better on the joystick. Ethan Burks. Keep going agile. Run block, finesse, pass block, finesse, impact. Pass block, power, pass block, finesse. I kind of want to do something like pass protector. Run block, pass block, power, terrible. Maybe I do need to put power on him, just for the pass block power. Here we go against like defensive tackles with power moves and stuff. Kind of want to increase his run block though. Run block, yeah, I think we're going to go either power or pass protector. Let's do power. Let's get some run block on him maybe. Awareness? Why are you making me awareness? Tardif and Weaver, they can just go ahead and upgrade them on their own. Don't really care that much. All right, week 11. So we got to decide. Let's take a look at what 4 players are available to negotiate. I've decided not to go ahead and re-sign Highsmith. I have not enjoyed that at all. Weaver's a 65. And Montravis Adams, 72. He wants $4.5 million for a year. No, thank you. I feel like I can get somebody in free agency is almost as good as him. Yeah, absolutely not going to mess with that. Two guys are already at 73 here, just out there for free. That ain't perfect, but it is not. It's half of 4.5 or less than half. So we're definitely not going to focus on that. That's, you know, we don't want to pay $10 for something we can get for 5. I mean, that's not the way Leuven Jink does it. He goes cheap as hell. All right, he is a very frugal man, except for yoga teachers. He pays out the nose for yoga teachers. All right, the lineup we're looking a little bit better here. We're gonna try and break out with Hayden Banks getting tackles for losses and sacks. Do I want to bring TJ Watt down a notch? The reason why TJ Watt's doing so well is the fact that he has edge threat and double or nothing. I feel like I should take him down one notch. It's too overpowered. Maybe I'll juice him for certain games. But let's go ahead and give him no outsiders. Run committed. No. Reach elite. That's kind of cool. I wonder, does reach elite work? Speedster, pick artist, run stopper, mid zone KO, lurker, flat zone, El Toro, pass committed. I don't know. No outsiders. Just go back to that. Make him good, but not insane good. We'll go back to just very good TJ Watt. Instead of 20 sacks in 9 games, TJ Watt. If we need to bring him back, we'll bring him back, though. We'll tell him to play the run a little bit more. He's like, what, coach? Why am I getting notes? I've had 20 sacks in 9 games. Play the run, TJ. Our defense still getting murked, even with him. All right. That is all we're going to do. Hayden Banks, need you. I need you to be superstar, bud. All right, let's go ahead and talk to our head scout next and see who we want to focus on. All right, so we got our national scout in, and let me tell you, Gene Dangus, I don't know if I've let you know, because you've been on the road quite a bit, how incredible our draft was last year. You know, we brought in a superstar left tackle. I want to commend you. Like, you couldn't recommend Bowler high enough. Thank you very much for that, Gene.
I'll tell you what, I appreciate that, you recognizing how busy I've been. But yes, I have actually looked at the draft class of my own team as, you know, head scout. I've taken a look at who we actually drafted.
Yeah, I was, Banks has been playing pretty well opposite of TJ. TJ's already got 20 sacks on the season because there might have been an overpowered ability combo that coach might have said to him to chill out a little bit because edge threat and double or nothing together are absolutely psycho. So anyways, Hayden Banks, incredible draft pick also. So I really want to appreciate you for that great advice last year. So we're back again. And we've got some film to break down. We got some positions that of need. So I kind of want to go through, because we do have our focus players here. Go through the tape, right? We want to go through each one. We could talk about, because I do need like right tackle help. A core 4 has been an absolute awful guy. Like Baller's been solid on the left side, but core 4 has been a revolving door over there. So I've been looking at this Matthew Daly, 6'8", 326 out of Alabama. Okay, physicals on him. Great to elite strength, great, good to great change of direction, good to great agility and acceleration here, along with skills across the board. What do you think about Daly? Is this like worth like? It says he's a top 5 talent. I can let the tape play too while you talk. But what do you think about Daly here?
Well, it appeared to be top 5 projection. Tough to say what his true talent is. Certainly looks like you're getting a pretty good athlete. I think the main problem that I saw is some of his actual attributes, you know, his technical skill could use some work. His run block finesse, pass block finesse, maybe not quite top tier. Seems about a whole lot of average to me, but is quite a good athlete. So if you do, you know, appreciate the Alabama pedigree, plus someone that's going to be very, very strong, but moves well at his size, which, man, could be maybe 6'8", 325.
Yep. 6'8", 326. Yeah.
So he is, what does I say, 23 years old? I mean,
yep.
I mean, on my scouting report, that was rhetorical. He's a little bit more athlete than technician, in my opinion, which you might value. It's gonna, you know, you'll see how he fits into your scheme. But if you're worried about someone that's gonna lock down, protect your non-blind side, I don't know that it's Matthew Daly. I don't know that it is.
Really? Because like, I don't know. I like the power that he shows on some of these, you know, clip that your scouting department show. Like looking at 75 here, just blow over LSU right there. So I don't know. There's something about strength to me. But you're saying maybe look for somebody a little bit better with higher end technical abilities right off the bat.
Well, we could develop a guy like this. I just think the problem is when you're when you're looking at, okay, we have to fill right tackle, I think you kind of shoehorn yourself a little bit into taking, the position over the player when we like to go best player available. And is tackle not something we could potentially pay in the offseason in free agency? Is Matthew Daly significantly better than Eric Banks from Penn State or Justice White from South Carolina? I think you have a couple of good tackles in here. Do you have to really take the highest
I mean,
projected one in the class?
yeah, those two I feel like are a little weaker than him. I generally look to strength, and they're not as big. Arm length is so big in the NFL that like I do feel like 6'8", 326 is a mauler. But you're right, he's no Doug Baller. I don't see the same potential like we saw last year. The left tackle spot though, we can always move him over. What do you think about somebody like Vernon Shields over here at 6'5" out of Kansas State?
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be the worst athlete of the three tackles that we kind of have at the top of our board here. But he
Yeah.
does seem to be fairly technical. A, pass block power, B, run block power. I think you kind of know what you're getting. B, pass block, A, impact block. Not quite all the way sure about his total run blocking package. He's not really a finesse player. He's more of a power guy, but doesn't quite have the top end strength of the right tackle from Bama we were looking at earlier. So I'm not
Yeah.
really sure if he would be worth our first round pick. We don't want to ever take the the consolation prize. We want to get our guy. So if we're dead set on
Yeah.
taking a tackle, I would say one of the right tackles is probably our best bet.
Yeah, so like thinking about that, like as the Steelers, we do like to take running backs over offensive line
Course.
help as just part of our tradition. And there are two absolute studs out here between Antoine Ward out of Oregon and Andrew Kilroy out of Alabama, who was running behind Daly there a little bit. But Antoine Ward, I really like the fact your team sent in the fact that he's basically top of the charts athleticism, like next coming of like Barry Sanders, it seems, with those kind of like numbers that I'm seeing, or Bo Jackson. Well, maybe not the strength, but would you say would he compare to really like a Barry Sanders because he's not that strong, but he's like crazy movement?
I mean, I'll level with you, coach. He's one of the best athletes we've seen, and would be a good addition to any team. You talk about maybe the value of a first round running back. He's well rounded, maybe not the strongest guy in the world, as you mentioned, but does have a pretty mean stiff arm for a smaller guy. It's kind of rare to see sub 200-pound running backs, so he better be able to fly. First comp that came to mind was maybe a Javid Best. You remember the former Cal
Yeah,
running back drafted
pretty-
by the Lions,
pretty-
had to retire a little
yeah,
bit
that's
early.
Concussion issues, right?
Exactly right. Exactly right. And I mean, Antoine Ward, you can see from the player notes as well, pretty good at avoiding the big hit after the catch. He seems like he could be a pretty good receiving back as well. We're looking to key a little bit more in on that. But we'll drop the football occasionally. We'll fight for yards. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a very good running back prospect. He is your burner, maybe your thunder and lightning combination if you want to go that way. Go
With
back
him
to
and
some
Najee,
old
yeah.
school football.
Yeah, that's that old Giants. When they had like Najee, would maybe not as big as say 6'4", 200. I don't know how big was what's that guy?
Brandon Jacobs was about
Jacobs, yeah.
6'3", maybe 6'4", 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Brandon Jacobs was a load, as you'd say. Remember those duos with Ahmad Bradshaw? At first, I thought you were getting after Tiki Barber when the Giants drafted Ron Dane, which didn't
Oh,
end up
right.
working out. But Ron Dane was a first-round pick when the team had Tiki Barber. So if we want to set it back here, kind of roll back the clock to early 2000s and before, it's certainly in play.
Yeah, that was a Heisman winner. We don't know who the Heisman winner is this year. So okay, Andrew Kilroy is actually 2 years younger than Ward. Does that play into our strategy at all as drafting here?
I mean, it would for me. Also built a little bit thicker, if you want to say that, a little bit sturdier, maybe not quite as injury prone for those reasons. Also,
Okay, that makes
can
sense.
really, really run. Rare to see two great athletes like this in the same draft class. And when you think maybe the worst thing other than strength, which does that really play too big of an impact if he's not getting touched, is really change of direction. But when you think about it, Is solid to good, change of direction bad? It's about average, maybe even a little bit above average. And when you talk about the great acceleration and the great speed and the ability to get in and out of cuts, what is agility if not ability to change direction quickly? And when we look at the skills and we see the potential of him in space, a spin move, A to C juke move, this is someone that I think could really be a problem. Carrying, not quite so high, but his trucking's pretty good. So, yeah, maybe not the strongest in the world, but he can run through you if you're not careful.
Yeah, he'll get through those arm tackles pretty easily. So, do you almost feel like we're tilting towards Kilroy over Ward? I think Ward's the higher projected back because he's got all like the change of direction, great to elite, and everything, but Kilroy doesn't. But you're saying Kilroy might be the better guy just because he's younger by a couple years and
I think
can break tackles.
I think there's a value to that. Antoine Ward is better at breaking tackles in the grand scheme of
Yeah,
things,
trucking, I guess. Is what I meant. Yeah.
which certainly is valuable. They're both very good players. Is Antoine Ward going to be the higher rated player right away? Certainly possible. He is a little bit older, so you are sacrificing the tiniest bit of development time and longevity, but is a very good player and will likely be a very good player for you right away. But
Yeah.
Kilroy shouldn't be slept on either.
So I did end up acquiring 3 first-round picks this year. My own. I got the Packers because Kevin Dotson was being a locker room, let's say, a cancer, I guess, because T.J. Watt apparently, by rumors, slept with his mom. So Kevin Dotson wouldn't let it go. We had to ship him off. So we got Green Bay's first-round pick. We also have another first-round pick that projects to be a middle first-round pick too. So we got some packages for a few of these top-end guys. We could use a slot. George Pickens has been insane for us this year. I love George. But I'm looking at like a slot type receiver. So Deontay would be an outside guy. Pickens would be an outside guy. Currently, Calvin Austin in the slot, and he's like okay. I want your opinion on a couple of these guys like that are a little bit more burner. Ask Marion Pittman being one of them. 5'8", 184. He has great to elite speed, but he might not be able to catch the ball very well. What do you think about like a guy that's just like pure athleticism in the slot for us, and we have to develop his catching skills?
Well, it seems like someone that's going to be pretty elite after the catch as well. Real burner, not the tallest guy in the world, but if you have elite speed, as they say, you can't teach that. Can't coach that.
Yeah.
And you can coach catching. You can develop that as a skill. See, catching's about average, right? So
Yeah.
this is someone who is maybe an average receiver and a spectacular athlete. Do you prefer someone that is never going to reach that athletic ceiling that's a little bit better catching right now? What is the odds he's really going to drop the ball when you need him to catch it if he's, 15 yards down the field from the closest defender?
That's a very valid point. And I've had a lot of troubles with Dropante here in games. And having another guy that's had inconsistent hands, that's just something that like frustrates you as a coach. You get in a first down and they drop it, and then you have to get a punt. So I got a couple guys. Caldwell, your team said, is going to be really fast too. A little bit taller, pretty good athlete. So are you on board with drafting like just a raw athlete here at receiver and trying to develop them into another slot?
There's a value to it, and certainly not spending that high of a pick on him. Someone we think is going to go probably somewhere on day two.
Yeah.
You take chances on those type of guys. You try and develop the athlete. Do you take that guy with a top 10 pick? No, you don't. But if you have a pick maybe somewhere around, 45, 50, he's still sitting on the board and you go, okay, we can get one of the top 5 receivers in this class for a bargain value. Yeah, you probably pull the trigger.
That's a good statement right there. Yeah, I think I will take a look at Caldwell then. I like that right there in the second to third round. That's a really good point. Other positions of need would be, say, like middle linebacker. Now, I've had trouble, as you've seen on our games on Sunday,
Yeah,
we've had
tackle.
trouble bringing down ball carriers. Yeah, tackling. Yeah, so somebody like Darrell Wilson, who's 6'1", 250, I want like an old school Ray Lewis type that's going to kind of like bring guys down. He's also at 250, great to elite speed, great to elite agility from your scouting department. What do you think about something like Darrell Wilson to help step in instead of Devin Bush, who's truly just trying to tackle like a wet noodle out here?
I think we still might see some of those same tackling concerns, but this is someone that's going to move pretty well in space, is going to be able to get to the ball carrier, and someone that's going to be a really impactful player in terms of gang tackling and playing, fitting in on the defense. Going to be good in coverage. And again, I think, round 2 or 3, somewhere on day 2, there's
Yeah.
certainly a lot of value there. Even if you have to develop the tackling a little bit, deal with some of those growing pains early on. But at the
Yeah,
linebacker position on the inside, we need guys that can run because it's a
mhm.
lot easier to find the guy that can tackle. We try to develop those skills.
Yeah, and something like I can move this. Let's outside linebacker Clayton here. He's great to lead speed, 245 also, which has really got some good oomph behind him. Tackling might be a little bit better there, A to C. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a look at that. Clayton looks like a little bit more of an expensive one to pick at the left outside linebacker to move. I got maybe we should break down some tape. Junior Barnett's gonna be top 5. I don't know if I'll be able. I don't know if I want to trade up from him. I guess I want your opinion. Is Junior Barnett worth the trade up? A 22-year-old, 6'1" guy, great to elite speed. He doesn't have agility and change direction, which is something you need in man coverage. We've been running a little bit man successfully lately. Is Junior Barnett worth the trade up, or is this kind of like maybe some other corner a little bit further down? But we got it some decent guys, league average as we currently have though.
I see Junior Barnett as more of a safety, to be honest. Someone that's going to tackle really well. It's going to be great in zone. Let you down at the line of scrimmage. Not really a great press
Okay.
man corner. Really going to be a liability if you want to play him in a heavy man scheme. It's just
Yeah.
not something that's in his toolbox. Really good player, but is probably a safety.
I mean, we do have a hole at strong safety. We got CJ. Well, I guess we got Garner Johnson for a couple more years there. He was a free agent this last
He's
year.
someone who's fairly
Um,
well rounded. Could move down to slot corner, and you
Yeah.
could definitely have a place for the rookie Barnett. Definitely a very good player. Just don't really see much of a future for him at corner, the rookie out of Oregon.
Yeah. I currently want to let's just break down some tape on some prospects here. Here's right end CJ Coles. What are you seeing out of this guy right here out of Coles currently on screen? He's got a decent swim move, looked like.
Yeah, really took his sweet time getting off that block. And there's an unblocked pressure. Looks like a stud. How could you pass on this guy? Yeah, there he
Okay,
is locked in
Cole,
with the left tackle.
all right, Coles is a no. All right, what about Darren Warner here at corner? What are you seeing out of him? Anything spectacular there?
He's basically
Like,
running the route for the receiver. Seems to have pretty good instincts, the ability to press at the line. Kind of plays the inside there. Keeps inside leverage. I mean, you're going to be able to do that on a slant, starting from the inside and running like that. It's good coverage, tough route to defend. Does a pretty good job on it, and it just seems like he has the speed to run with anybody.
yeah, Warner maybe was something we want to look at. Maybe I want to just a couple more of your opinions before we talk about who are national scouts. What about this wide receiver? This is Jeremy Rhodes right here, wide receiver out of Oklahoma. Wait, I can't tell.
Man, it sure looks like he might have been an Alabama transfer.
Is that Alabama?
Yeah, it sure looks like it.
Yeah.
Might
So
have
that is Crimson Tide right there. How does he look?
looks pretty good. Looks
Nice,
like he's got
getting
some.
open.
Looks like he's got some decent size to him, but route running ability too. Good sideline awareness to make that catch on the boundary. Not too bad.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more. We got here's John Browning, one of the running backs we didn't really talk about. This one looks like out of Penn State. That was a thick guy he just put the tackle of.
Oh wow, yeah. Looks like he is a bit of chops as a receiver as well. Blocks kind of work out pretty well on that one. Maybe question the long speed, but seems like he's got some decent power to him. Runs
Wow,
well
you just
under
made
his
those guys-
pads.
Yeah. Ooh, we got flipped right there.
Yeah,
So we got some.
I think maybe with the other
Yeah.
running backs we're looking at, it might be worth spending a pick. And we're going to draft a running back. Let's get the best one.
Do you think Najee, as it currently stands, is worth signing long term? Like, what's your philosophy on running backs?
Well, he's going to be about, what, 20, 24, 25 years old. He is one of the better running backs in the league.
Yeah.
Good
By
power
the time
back.
I think I'll exercise his 5th-year option, so I think he's gonna be 27 when he hits free agency. Do we re-sign him, or do I draft another running back and just let him go?
Yeah, I think it determines or it depends on how his production ages, right? If he continues to play at a high level, I think we probably try and keep him around for less than 8 to 10 million per year if possible. But, we can also bring in a running back for cheaper, even if it is in the first round, if we want to stick to Steeler football and go first round with the running backs. We could get a good replacement for significantly cheaper. Could be a franchise tag type of situation.
That's a true point. I don't know if he's gonna sign because Colts just signed Jonathan Taylor to an absolute absurd contract. I think it was close to. Let me see if I can't find it here quickly. I want to give you an accurate number. But overall, looking at our roster, what do you think we should draft? Should we look to the offensive line still, middle linebacker? What do you think is what we should really focus on here out of everybody you've seen?
Yeah, the holes on the team really appear to be. I mean, you need that right tackle. Might want to address that in a free agency, but defensive line, inside linebacker could do with a corner. Those are probably your top needs. Could even go safety if you want to move C.J. Gardner-Johnson down to the nickel. So you got some options, kind of a few holes on this team, but really not too far away. Just got to worry about some of these guys getting older and regressing. I'm looking at Cam Hayward. So maybe a 3-4 defensive end type player would not be the worst.
So Jonathan Taylor got signed to about a $95 million contract or so.
Yeah, pretty significant.
Yeah, 8 years on it is what the Colts gave him.
I don't even know you can do 8-year contracts here. How does that even happen?
Somehow the Colts got it done, I guess. I really appreciate everything. And like, here's the thing is, like, I did end up using Cam Hayward. Let me know if this is possible. Could I use this every year on Cam Hayward to stop his regression and keep him forever? This fountain of youth that I found, El Dorado?
I don't know if you could keep him forever, but it seems like you could at least slow down the regression, keep him around a little bit longer. But when it's his time to retire, he just might decide to hang up the cleats.
Shoot. Yeah, because he's a foundational part of our interior run defense. So
yeah, I would keep trying to, use some of your training staff ability to keep him around.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate it, Head Scout. I appreciate your staff sending in the clips. Appreciate the help on where to focus and where to go. Appreciate that, Gene Dangus. Take care, man.
Yeah, of course. All about, for the betterment of the team. The new steel curtain.
Heck yeah. The standard is the standard.
Shout out Joseph Stalin. All right, you might want to cut that.
All right, take it easy. So I appreciate Head Scout Gene Dangus helping us out to choose who to focus on. Let's go ahead and using his knowledge and what we're going to kind of go with all of our first round picks and stuff, we're going to try and draft early. And Matthew Daly is somebody we're definitely looking at, but he's already got 75% scouted, so we kind of know him a little bit. I definitely want to go ahead and take a look into halfback Antoine Ward right there, 5'10", 186, just to like kind of be a little bit more sure of what he offers. And then as for the rest of it, other guys that I'm kind of like targeting in the first round, I think I want to look into a little bit better. Somebody like John Neal, he's 50% completion, but like just taking a look at his scouting report, he feels like another Cam Hayward type with the physicals, great to elite strength. Speed's not there, but he really is a defensive end. It's like a 3-4. The downside is he doesn't have a lot of power moves. His finesse moves are awful. And it is where's the block shed there, C to F. It's also not great. So I might actually pass on this guy, even though he is kind of more of a physical freak with that kind of strength and kind of guy that we need at 3-4. I don't think I'm going to spend a top 5 draft pick on him. So even though I'm interested in him, I don't think I'm going to do that. And Junior Barnett's basically already fully scouted. So it is Ward select. Okay, scrolling down, finding more. I think I'm also going to do Kilroy's a running back. He's at 55, so I wonder if he's going to go up a little bit more. We're going to wait on Kilroy a little bit. I like Clifton Lawrence to see if he's worth drafting up very high because he got good to great speed along with skills. We really want to see that block shed, zone coverage, if those RAs hit power specifically. So Clifton's not bad. 235. It's not 250, but that might be worth it also. The other ones we want to look at, I thought I favorited Clayton was solid too. Do I want to spend it on off the ball linebackers? My special, that might be worth it. I thought there was an offensive lineman in here that I had favorited too, like a guard. Was it Lowry? I thought it was a right guard specifically. Kilroy, was it Hartwell? Hartwell's at 70. No, it's not Hartwell because we got him, but he would be something I would be interested in. But we do actually are focusing a lot of our scouts on that kind of interior offensive line. So it is definitely going to be, it's going to be Ward for sure. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at Kilroy. Might get scouted a little bit more. At 55%, he might go up. So we're going to wait maybe till like right before the draft to bring him in for a little bit longer of a look. We'll go ahead and go Lawrence. And then Pittman, for like a speed guy that drops everything, might not be worth a first or second. I think we might go Clayton or Barnett. This free safety. But there was a middle linebacker here. Was it Wilson? It's between Wilson and the other middle linebacker, I think, as far as who I want to bring in for the draft. I think it is bringing Clayton. All right, so those are my 3 selections. We're going to do Ward, Lawrence, and Clayton. So 2 off-the-ball linebackers and a running back. So our scouting department, led by Gene Dangus, will be going ahead and taking a look at those guys. All right, it is time now to spin the wheel of destiny. All right, please give me something good. Please don't hurt me too bad, Wheel of Destiny. It is going to... Oh, threesome with bro. Oh, a classic Earl Thomas situation. Threesome with the bro. Let's see who did it. Is it gonna... Please hit one of the Watts. Please hit one of the Watts. I don't know if we have Derek Watt in the squad anymore, though. Go LOLB, please. My right tackle, Okorafor. Dude, first of all, last season, Okorafor... That's just funny. There's no punishment or improvement. Okorafor, if you remember last year, got suspended for 5 games for jumping his car over on San Francisco streets. Maybe we can have like a flashback to that here, what he did.
Chuck Okorafor was involved in an incident last night where he took his car and jumped it over a street. Now, he ended up a little bruised and battered, but the league is investigating the incident right now.
That's what Okorafor did last year. Now, this year, him and his bro... I guess it's just awkward. It's just, I think everybody's just going to be looking at him a little different going forward. Okorafor. Kind of weird, bro. Kind of weird. You got the bros going. But it's time for the game. Let's boot into it. So we're gonna have different uniforms in this game. We're going to show them off here. All right, at Tennessee in Nashville here. The Steelers versus the Titans. 2 teams well known for their fronts, for the physical type of football they play. Obviously, this guy right here, Derrick Henry, is our #1 concern. Pittsburgh enemy #1 this week. Kenny Pickett. Hopefully, we can go ahead and sling some touchdowns. Hope you guys like the sharp uniforms we're in with the white tops, black bottoms. And there is a little bit, I felt like kind of out of formation right there. A little sloppy, Tennessee. A little sloppy. What's your Air Force little drunk there, huh? All right, out on the field. Let's go ahead and move on and get to the game here. Enough with the pomp and circumstance. We want to see Wendell Barber get enough plays so we can see his hidden dev trait there. We're going to go ahead, 8 mile per hour at our face. We're going to go ahead and kick it away from their returner. We just want to get it and tackle them because like 8 mile per hour at their face feels like they're going to get in a very advantageous position anyways. So we're going to not let them try and like break a deep one on them. So 29-yard. Kickoff right away. So we got Spillane and Jacobs. If you guys recall, we lost Medlock, our #1 defensive tackle with all that block shed. We lost him to injury this week. We also lost our middle linebacker, Devin Bush, but we still have Woolen there. We got Carl Jacobs. I think Carl Jacobs is going to fill in pretty well for Devin. I'm not that concerned. Jacobs! And we just got burned to the sidelines. No, I think Derrick Henry's like a couple of speed faster than Jacobs, but he just saw us to the sideline and absolutely dotted us up. So if you guys recall, we did nerf TJ Watt since he was a little too explosive in our mind. As for Willow, we're going to shoot this inside gap. Inside gap. Nope. And all right, nice. Out of bounds, 0 gain. They're focusing a lot on Mr. Henry. So there it is. There are my injuries. Highsmith, Medlock, and Bush. Like seriously, like like those all three play for us. Medlock and Highsmith kind of rotate between run stopping formation and the nickel formation, depending on what we're in, is where we're at. So here we are. Let's see if we can't get a little pressure on him. It's a man blitz. Let's go ahead and just like play it normal. And right across the middle of the field. Easy completion for Mr. Tannehill. I'm surprised Malik has not taken over yet here in Tennessee, but it is still Tannehill's team, I guess, for the time being. All right, Storm Brave 1. We got to just make sure to try and, like, clog up the middle. Garner Johnson right there. I guess we got Minka and man coverage somewhere along the line. Pick that. Oh, nice defense. I think they heard the footsteps of Derek Strait right there. We got press man coverage. Minka further down. Garrett a little bit down. Let's go ahead and play Woolen. Oh, Levi Wallace, our nickel corner, gave up that out route. Tannehill is tearing apart our man coverage. Not great at all. So let's go ahead and switch to zone. Maybe that'll confuse him. His little zone blitz. We got Spillane on the field. Ideally, we want to be in more nickel packages because I feel like Woolen is better than Spillane out there in the field. And we did tackle him. Nice work. Was that Carl Jacobs? Nice work, Jacobs. Way to go to bring down Henry. So Henry's not beating us. More Tannehill is. Cover 2 hard flats. Move Minka out so we don't get beat down the sidelines. Jacobs is still 2 tight end set. They're gonna run the ball. Oh, bad read. Oh, Minka forced the fumble. Hayden Banks picked it up. Hayden Banks is on. Does fumble recovery work for him? Does Hayden Banks, because he needed to get like tackles for loss, sacks, or turnovers. Will fumble recovery work for the turnover? Man, I hope so. That'd be huge to get him up into a potential superstar territory. I actually love this front to try and run out of. So we're going to hand the ball off to Najee first play. We both have very big power backs, and that's kind of what we're going to rely on here is Najee. I never actually ended up changing Najee's abilities. Energizer. Successful skill moves give me more energy. So hopefully we won't fumble, and we'll be getting a lot of energy back with successful skill moves and stuff. So stiff arms, truck sticks, juke spins, but we'll see how his stamina ends up playing long term with a Energizer. Yeah, it looks like do you see how like maxed out after I had that successful stiff arm? That's kind of nice. So we'll keep trying that. Let's go Austin down the sideline potentially. Dot. And away. We got Pickens down the middle of the field. I almost feel like putting Barber. If this is a cover 6, kind of want Barber to distract one of them. Let's do it like this. No! Man, why is Baller giving up so much pressure? Baller gave up a ton of pressure right there. That sucks. So it's cover 3. Dude, let's say it was cover 1. So cover 1 man, you literally can't throw a comeback because they just play it for you. Man's kind of cracked in this game against comebacks or curls. All right, we stack the box. They stack the box. Get outside. Oh, no. Spillane. Oh, thank goodness. If you guys recall that one play, that big play, Spillane's like first game, it was against Derrick Henry. Spillane met him in the hole, stopped him flat, but Spillane kind of got his shoulder busted. And, well, thank you, Spillane, for saving us there. You weren't too slow. There we go. Nope. Uh-oh. All right, well, Derrick Henry took a loss and broke the tackle on Cam Hayward and another guy. Stop him. Oh. If I could just drive him backwards with Bank to get that tackle for loss. Wait, what am I in? Is this like some sort of... Wait, is that some sort of like momentum? Away team offensive player can be incorrect. But my defensive player was weird. Hayward brought him down. Add away to go, Cam. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. 3rd and long situation now. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. Thank you, Cam. Like this. Jacobs there. We'll be on Woolen. We're past committing. Let's get after him, team. There we go. William Jackson. Perfect timing. Great pick. Kind of want to do something like this. Let's take a look at Frymouth or Johnson, I think. Oh, yeah, Frymouth for sure. Boom. Nice. Nice, Muth. Nice play. What does he got for abilities? Run stopper and El Toro. Let's see how crazy run stopper is. Oh, yeah, that beat our butt, didn't it? All right, so no running at run stopper. Inside zone might be nice. 3rd and 5. They got us passing on a 5 wide situation. I think it's Pickens almost, right? No, dude, Baller. Why is Baller so bad? What's Landry? 86 overall. 87 finesse moves. That's destroying us, huh? Dang, Baller. Left tackle. What's your pass block finesse? 81. That's not that bad, dude. To get worked that hard? Like, this has been happening multiple times. That was a 3-man rush. Dang, Baller. That's your 3rd sack given up this season. You haven't been that bad for us up until this game. That was embarrassing. You had a 2-sack game, to be fair. But what the heck was that? There we go. Is that a tackle for loss on Banks? Did Banks get credit for that? Does he get half a tackle for loss? I don't know how they count that. Oh, I really tried to bait that backwards. Dang. I mean, Tennessee don't have A.J. Brown anymore. I don't know for what reason. They're in a salary cap or something, but I really tried to get back to that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. Oh, Spillane almost had that. That was right at your face, Spillane. You got to react to that. I know you're in man coverage, but the ball's in the air. You got to be reacting to that. Tannehill's getting the ball off quick as heck. He's not letting our pass rushers get home whatsoever. Rally? Okay. Darn, 8-yard gain. 10 rushes, 48 yards. We were doing well the first, little bit of the game, but been brutal ever since. Come on, Jacobs, fill his hole. Nope. Oh, Spillane tripped. Oh, Spillane tripped over Minka. Minka took a blocker on. We're getting worked. We even practiced against the outside run, and it didn't work. I should spread my linebackers there. They just got hooked. My safety filled poorly, and then my middle linebacker on pursuit tripped. All right, it is what it is. Let's see if offense could do something this drive. McAdoo something for me. It's fine if we can't find a seam here. Whoa! He exploded off that block. I thought that was going to get a little bit... I thought the block was going to end up animating different. All right, this is kind of a tough run to go to. They still have that away team BS stuff. Dang, I hate that. Austin's doing well. Yeah, that's why I prefer Pickens, because I feel like I throw to Pickens the most. So how do I make it so Pickens is in that location to the right side? Pickens might be one-on-one here. We'll take a look. This might be a Pickens throw again. Nope, Austin again. I think we're looking to Harris here. God, can they get that momentum off my screen? That's the worst. Najee down the sidelines. Nice pickup. Let's go ahead and get under center. We want to run the ball, but we why does it I feel like last week the run was always pointing at the inside stuff guy. Now it's always pointing at the run stuffer guy. Boo! Oh, I should have stiff armed him. I tried to truck. I don't think you can truck when you got two guys near you. Single back off tackle right behind Barber and Muth. Please. Sucks. Dang, he was running that route for Pickens on the end. I thought the in route would beat man, but it clearly didn't. That was way off. It's gonna be man coverage press. Let's do it like this. Pickens. Oh, dropped. We almost had it, boys. When we got one-on-one opportunities, the safety responded a little late, but we should have had that one. Uh-oh. I screwed that up. I expect leg. That's the difference between playing online and offline. Online, that's good. Offline, there's no lag, so your kicks stay early. That's why it was so early on the meter. God, I hate this. I don't know which linebacker to be on. Who's under what assignment? With auto flip and everything? Nice! Is that Cam again? Oh, Cam is having the game of his life. Oh, thank you, Cam. A sack, a couple stops in the backfield. Hayden, I need you over there. Okay. Way to Phil Jacobs. 3rd and 9, beautiful. Go get him, D-line. Spread out. We're going for it. I think isn't this man coverage? Dang it, straight. They can throw in routes incredibly well. My guys don't respond at all. Now we gotta stop their freaking run game again. Good luck to us, huh? Oh. Guess I should have been there. He's got so much time in the pocket. TJ Watt's no longer doing his insta sheds, and I hate it. What do you got for us? Yeah, these man blitzes are it's I gotta play press, and I gotta play like safe or something. Oh, he caught that, dude? Taking a hit. He caught it. Let's do it again. Oh, Oh, come on. Oh, Jacobs. That was right to you, Jake. What happened? What happened, Jacobs? Does Devin Bush make this play? I bumped him a little, and then it hit his helmet. It literally went through his helmet. Down 14-0. I need Psycho TJ back. I need an offense. Wow, I'm getting cooked. It's almost halfway through the game, too. Come on, McAdoo. And now we got distorted play art, too. I love this. Deontay. Still single back bunch. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get Najee to the outside here. Oh, this is looking brutal. Yeah, we had nothing. We had nothing going back. That toss don't really work this year, does it? Thank you. Deontay. Oh, we almost spun past him. All right, this looks like cover 4. Why are they so close to each other? Do you see square and R1 were like next to each other? That is a bad delay route. Thank you, Pickens. You freaking physical freaking nature. I just got to remember what routes they're on. Yeah, once again, Austin's getting a ton of yardage that I feel like should be going to Pickens. What do I put Pickens there? Because the issue is Austin is going to the right side of the field, which is the receiver I throw the most, and I want to throw that. I want to be throwing to Pickens. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Oh, freaking throw it. I can't tell what routes I'm on. I gotta like I can't make reads. God dang, this home field advantage is like the best one I've seen gone against. They mess up your offense and defensive art. I truly hate this. Thank you. All right, 3rd and 1 at least. Let's take a timeout. Looks like cover 3 almost. Could be man coverage. Fight! Ah, shoot. We've got Najee for a reason. Let's just hand it off and see if we can't do some damage here. Oh, we didn't even get in, dude. Let's go ahead and take that one time out. Let's go to power. There we go. Power to... All right. At least we cut it in half before going into the halftime. Ooh, this has been a brutal start to the game. I've been feeling left-handed, having Pickett on the left side instead of the right side. I think there's something about... Maybe I just do formation subs going forward to put Pickett in the right side of the field, but... I don't know. I like the right side because my quarterback's right-handed and I feel like I get the ball quicker to the right side. Well, it's true. Oh, I should have kicked this out of the end zone. God dang it. Muscle memory is a B. Uh-oh. Down to the 3-yard line. Don't. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, don't go breaking my heart. Oh my God. They still have this? Thank you. We're in dime. Okay, thank you. End of the quarter. I don't know why coach calls... dollar and dime when they're in 2 tight end and wide receiver sets. We just get pancaked. All right, rushing yards, only 23 rushing yards, 159 passing yards. Yeah, it's just our run game's been so bad the last few weeks. Let's take a look at the scores around the nation, okay? Jacksonville at Baltimore. T-Law 12 for 14 leading the game. Lamar is 9 for 12. All right, that ain't too bad. T-Law's coming around nice on Jacksonville. Carolina at Green Bay. Corral. Not great. Rodgers still playing, though. And Panthers are taking the heavy lead there. 14-3. Weird. You wouldn't think with Corral starting, but he's developed. Looks like pretty well. Detroit is losing to the Falcons with Baker Mayfield as their quarterback. Goff still going strong in Detroit. 6 for 11, 99 yards and a TD. Like that Goff fence is looking great. All right. Next gen stats. Inside rush attempt frequency, 28%. Rush yards, we have 2.1 average rush yards per inside run. McAdoo, you're fast. Get into open space, wide open spaces. Not really working. I wonder if I can set up like some sort of like wall and do it that way. All right, single back. We're going to counter to the weak side, but the problem is the weak side has a safety there. We'll see if one of my lead blockers can get to him. Yes, he did. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Stiff arm. Why didn't my stiff arm light up, dude? I thought that was a perfect opportunity for stiff arm, and I spammed X. Nice work, team. Nice work. And, oh. My left guard got destroyed there. That's too bad. Yeah, it looks like run inside is not our friend. Let's try and do a power, though. Power to the tight end side. Ooh. Damn, these plays are just not working. All right, verticals. Actually, let's flip it. We want to go to the wide side. Tennessee looks to be flipping their formation, too. Can't get anything past them. Johnson against man. Frymouth against zone. It's man. It's zone, actually. Johnson anyways. Tennessee's doing a really good job. Overload. They're blitzing us. Are doing a lot of things that are a little tough to defend or see as a rookie quarterback. Yeah, Pickens did not change sides. There we go. Johnson down the seam. Deontay, I think I had them both. Was Pickens a touchdown, though? Kind of had them both. That was a nice cover 6 by them. They really disguised it well. I think I'm going to run. Yeah, I'm going to run right. Actually, there's an extra defender over there, isn't there? There's a hangover defender. Let's go ahead and run left. Problem is we're running at the run stopper now. Cut it in. Go, Najee. Touchdown. Tied it up, dudes. Huge. We need a defensive stand here. Defense. Come on, D. This is probably a better time than pooch kick it, but let's see how good Boswell is with an 8-mile-power wind at his face. And kicks it down to the 2. So he's going to get a good return. Come on, Mr. Wendell Barber. Oh, back tackle broken. Don't put tight ends on your kick team. We're going to play cover 2 man and move our safeties down, but we're probably going to get killed here against the run. TJ. Look at that. It's actually, yeah, let's shade outside. I didn't pass commit. Oh, God, Woolen got crushed. Dude, Derrick Henry in the run game is going wild against us. I think I had a double man, that guy. Stack box, run outside. Oh, last line of defense. Thanks, Gardner Johnson. Oh, Spillane. What was that animation, dude? What was that reach, dude? Spillane is, like, not trying. Tackle him. Oh, my God. He actually fell forward for the first down. I had 4 guys there. Shout out to Can for everything he's doing. No! I gotta cut stick him, dude. That's Derrick Henry. Why am I trying to hit stick him? I have no idea what assignment I'm on. No, come... Why is it opening up so wide every single run they have? What is happening? Oh my God, I got pushed down 5 yards. Who's 92? That's Loudermilk. Ugh, Loudermilk there, 92. Getting pushed dramatically into the hole. We're fighting there. Cam Hayward's fighting to try and make a play. TJ Watt held the edge. Yeah, it's really Loudermilk. Loudermilk getting moved so dramatically makes it almost impossible to fill. I need a somebody good there. I don't know. Somebody tough, a lot of strength and block shit and weight. Bring Medlock back, please. But yeah, I mean, that was when you got interior defensive injuries against the run. Let's try counter again. Counter worked out pretty well the first time we ran it, especially with the way Burks, our right guard, pulls. That's like his one strength. That was incredible. That was a great work. I got to keep doing that. I think I got, like, run behind baller, but pull my right guard. More counters. I mean, that's how my offense is built here. I mean, we're going to run an inside zone here and hopefully don't get murked, but there we go. Okay. Nice. First down. 15 rushes, 55 yards. It's starting to work a little bit better. The counters are starting to live up to their billing. Yeah, we got to find where we can isolate Pickens one-on-one again. Yeah, that defender actually did a really good job cutting inside that. I think I'm going to block my running back. Oh, no. How are they getting to us so fast? I literally have 0 time. Dude, Baller and a Corafor? Why is our pass blocking junk? I went to... Frymouth was open in the middle of the field. I wanted to throw it to Pickens, but he was double covered. There's a guy over top of him. So I looked into Muth, and I mean, we got to do better than this. Like, that's the natural drop back of the pass. I guess I got to step up a little bit more here. He's got his X Factor active, too. Yeah, I think it's going to be like a stretch. It's a dive? No, it's a play action. All right. 3rd and short. Yeah, of course, he ran off of us. I had to make a dive to try and get a stop for the first down, and Derrick Henry just shrugged us aside. Thank you. That's a tackle for loss for Hayden Banks. I think that might get us. Hayden Banks only has 1, but he does have the fumble recovery. Hopefully that's 2. I don't know. The entire game I've had confused offensive playing. Oh, come on. Almost got another tackle for loss there for Hayden. We just couldn't manage it quick enough. Ooh, William Jackson almost came out with his 2nd pick. Loudermilk. Make up for yourself, Loudermilk. Nope. All right. Down by 2 full scores here. We need to drive, Pickett. We need some blocking O-line. I mean, left tackle's a very difficult position to play, to be fair. But, man. All right. This is a terrible formation. Yeah, we just want to throw that away. We didn't... I mean, I'm sure there was an opening there. Yeah, it was cover 3. High throw, poor accuracy. I gotta get Pickens on the right side of the field, dude. How much worse my offense is with him there. There we go. If we put Austin back at wide receiver 3, let's just do that. Pickens at my number 2 wide receiver, which is the right side of the field. Okay, let's cover 3. I think we're going Johnson. Whoa, what is this coverage? It was a cover 2, but it was a tight coverage, so cover 2 killed us. I can't tell what I'm going to do. There we go. Johnson. No! Pick it up, Austin. Oh, come on, dude. All right. That's absolutely devastating. There's like literally no chance to go down here, right? And then that guy popped me. Once I'm here, I'm stuck in animations. Way of the road, bubs. Way of the road. Dude. We got smacked. So many broken tackles. 31-14. It's going to take a miracle. I mean, like, what is that? How many fumbles? Is that only 1 fumble? 2 picks? Because of the quick pass rush? I can't trust anything. Can't trust my guys to tackle. Can't trust them to hang out of the ball. So we're starting, like, we came out and dominated some dead. All right, Pickens down the sidelines. Circle to Pickens. I don't care. I gotta go. I can't go there, can I? They're actually jamming Pickens really well this game. They're going to Muth at the seam, right? There we go. It's absolutely Pickens down the sideline, please. Nope. No, don't pick it. Oh, thank you. It's like a cover 3. Wow. Not great, Bob. That's how we're doing. Not great, Bob. I think it's Deontay here. Let me block a guy. Yeah, I just didn't want them to get that, like, animation catch up. All right, so we went to the corner route. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and throw verticals at him. I think it's Barber. No, he sailed it. Oh, this freaking cover 1, dude. Ah, GG, man. Oh, that's going to be cover 3. Brutal. Just diving. 24 rushes, 123 yards. Derrick Henry is us. Nice hit stick, Jacobs. Woo! It is a run. No, 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 no. 3rd and 9, and they got the freaking first down on 3rd and 9. Brutal. Oh, there's Hayden Banks' 2nd tackle for loss. We know we got it now. We didn't know if the fumble recovery is going to count, but we know we got that tackle for loss at least. Yeah, I think the spread linebackers play a little bit better here. Thank you. Was that Loudermilk or who went down? Yeah, that was Loudermilk still going down. Yeah, that's kind of like the key what we're seeing. All right, 3rd and 10. Still a running down. We're still going to go cover 2 man. No, come on. Come on, dude. Okay, thank you. 4th and 2. Thank you, CJ. Safety. Making the play, getting the tackle. This is desperate situation. We're holding out for a hero. We need a miracle. Do you believe in miracles? No, you don't? Oh, well, Al Michaels would be very disappointed in you. Ah, shoot. Didn't have any space there. All right, 1st and 10. I'll bench again. So he's... Wait, what? Let's just run the ball against prevent defense. Is my bulldozer not activating? There it is. Cover 3 beater. All right, hurry up. And then when in doubt, we forward it out. Where do you go to? Oh, that'd be kind of cool if this is Pickens. Pickens to the sideline. It is. Oh, we needed a fight there. 3 interceptions by Kenny. They are picking it for Pickens. All right, is this the? I don't know. I think it's the running back. I think it's the running back route that we go to. Nah, it's Pickens. Thank you. Woo! All right, 1 touchdown. Do we? Okay, we're down 2 scores. Huh. We're kicking it deep, and we just gotta stop the run game. Maybe they pass the ball to save us sometime, but I think they're just gonna give us 3 straight runs. So I should go. Should I go like tackling? No, I can't go tackling aggressive against Derrick Henry. He's just gonna score a touchdown. I think it's gotta be. It's absolutely gotta be something like 3 runs, 3 timeouts. I think we need an onside kick at this point. We're doing Mike scrape. Push him wide. Where's the run? He's passing. Oh my God, they passed it and went out of bounds. That's a big W for us. All right, saw blitz. Let's widen him out. Widen TJ too. It is a run. It is a run. Please tackle him. Please tackle him. Thank you. All right, take a timeout here. 4:05 left. Cover 2 invert. Spread him. Bring him back. What do we got? What do we got? Boop! 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 No! Spillane! 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 Both of my middle linebackers had a shot at bringing him down. I needed to stop right there. Right there was the game. Oh, Spillane. You're killing me, Smalls. Thank you for taking him down at least. 2nd and 10. Oh! Oh, that was almost it, dudes. Pass commit, pass commit, pass commit. Out of bounds, baby. Oh, thank goodness. I had a flat there, and they didn't play the sidelines. All right, 3:09 left. I need to score quick and get an onside. Score quick, and I might even be able to kick it deep, dude. All right, return this for a touchdown. Okay, nope, that's not what we needed. George Pickens, 6 reception, 122. Oh, he's going to be targeted a few more times now he's on the right side of the field. I just feel comfortable. Cover 2, man. I think it's got to be Frying with your Austin's route. Yes. Bia. All right, maybe we should have spit farmed that. All right, let's call something else quick. Call something else quick. Get to the line of scrimmage. Pickens. Is this cover 4? This might be cover 6. It's cover 6. Pickens touchdown. Nah, it's cover 4 or something. What was there? It was cover 6 to the right side. It was cover 3 lock. I think I'm gonna go Barber on the streak. Oh! Ugh, I keep banging my head, dude. I'm gonna give myself a concussion. Can Pickens beat man here? The issue is... No. I wanted R1, but the safety over top I feel like was gonna play me. What is this? What coverage are we facing? Deontay, don't drop it. Thank you. All right, 2-minute warning. Needed that, dude. I needed that bad. Nice play. That's too bad. I really needed to score in front of that 2-minute warning. All right, motion out, streak. I think it's Austin or Johnson. It's Austin or Johnson are suggestions. Should have stepped up in the pocket. I wanted to roll out right a little bit. All right, is Pickens? This is probably cover 4 again, ain't it? It's not. Wow, devastatingly bad throw. This looks like cover 6. It's Freiermuth or Pickens. Shoot, I should have waited for him to get all the way across. Maybe I should have kicked it earlier to save more time. I wasted 12 seconds total, though. We need the onside, boys. Can we get it? This would be insane. I don't think I've ever gotten an onside kick before for all the marbles. Otherwise, okay, if we kick it deep, we get the ball back with enough time. Onside, we've onside, we got like a 5% chance of winning. Deep, we'll get the ball back. No. We get it like 40 seconds. Maybe not even. 40, 20. Let's get the onside. Come on, hands team. Darn it. Okay, so we take that time out. Yeah, get you out there. Get you in there. Get you. It will be Spillane. Thank you. Classic tackle in the backfield. All right. Derrick Henry, 34 rushes for 156. Mika in the box. What do we got, boys? Please throw the ball. And, yeah, they just ran it smartly. 4th and 9. Yeah, we get the ball back with 10 seconds or so. Maybe we should have done punt block. Come up. Oh shoot, if he wasn't there, I think I had it. So we need a deep one. We need a clock save. What is that? Did I roll too far back in the pocket? Do I have anything? I don't think so. Pretty sure I'm effed. Wait, what is this? They're not in Hail Mary form? What are they doing? Pickens! Run! Ah! Why are you dancing? We just lost. God dang it, George. Read the room. I really thought I had that. Would have another receiver been better? Nah, not really. They rushed 3, so I probably had more time. Ball already just got locked down. I could have waited, but dude, they'd killed me so much on pass rush this game. Pickett at 25 and 43, 505 passing yards, 3 interceptions. Well, that 50 right at the end really helped them, but still 450 without that. Wow, we are passing a lot of yards. Only 17 rushes for 67 yards. Our run game's been terrible ever since Najee got upgraded. It's been absolutely awful. Pickens went for 175 again. Deontay 141. Freiermuth for 96. Austin for 67. Najee and Barber dropped 1. We actually didn't really get a lot of sacks this game, did we? Baller let up 2 sacks. Jesus. We only had 1 sack the whole game. That's rare. He was getting all kind of fast. William Jackson with a pick. Bakes did get his 2 tackle for losses. All right. GG. Pickett pass for 505 in that one. I want to see if I got that. I think I got it. It wasn't a win the game situation, was it? All right. Skip to end. I got 9. Kendrick Green got updated. Yeah, we'll update him later. Breakout player. All right. How'd that work? You know what? Let's do the breakout player on next week's franchise. I'll see you there for find out what we've earned from the previous game. Take it easy, dudes.